If you've ever spent time looking for the perfect points booking, then you know that it can be a little bit overwhelming at times. You'll have to navigate airline alliances and transfer partners, and even after all of that, there could be 5 different ways to book the exact same seat.
No thanks.
But as a company whose whole mission is to give you the tools to go out and travel, we decided it was about time we build our own tool that lets you quickly find both cash and points deals for flights and hotels, helping you find amazing bookings, like this $10,000 Q Suites flight that would cost over 1 million points if booked directly through a travel portal, but here it is for just $20 and 85,000 Alaska Airlines points.
That's insane.
So after months of hard work behind the scenes, allow me to introduce you to Daily Drop Pro. So Daily Drop Pro has 5 main features that we'll cover in this video, starting with flight point search. This is going to work in a similar way to Google Flights, but instead of searching for cash prices, it's searching multiple airline point programs all at once to make sure that you're getting the best redemption possible on your miles and points. So let's say you're looking for a flight to Paris. Well, as a miles and points nerd, I know that Air France is part of the Flying Blue Rewards program, which means it's a SkyTeam Alliance partner, meaning I could book this through Air France, Delta, Virgin Atlantic, and a ton of other SkyTeam partners. But maybe you have a life and don't have all of those memorized details keeping you up at night. Well, lucky for you, just search for your flight to Paris on Daily Drop Pro, and it's gonna show you all of the available options, including the taxes and fees for each. And in this case, even though the fees are about $50 more than Flying Blue, Daily Drop Pro tells us that it actually makes more sense to book this Air France flight through Virgin Atlantic since it's only 12,000 points, something that you probably wouldn't otherwise know to do unless you had the airline alliances memorized. I will note here that depending on the search, this can take a second to load, so be patient, but that's because we're largely showing you real-time data instead of cache data, which other tools use, and that's a very subtle but important differentiator because the flights we're showing you aren't ones that were available days or even weeks ago, but rather real-time information that is actually available to book right now. And you can see that in this example alone, it searched through 128 flights, which, as you can imagine, would be pretty time-consuming to do on your own. So now I can filter these results by everything from how many stops, the time of day, the amount of points required, or if you're a serious aviation nerd like me, you can even filter by the type of aircraft if you're looking to fly in a specific hard product.
Nerd!
And if you're a little bit short on points, you can use the Earn More button, which will take you to related articles and resources that can help you earn more of the specific type of points you need for that booking. Looking for a more luxurious experience? Well, from the dropdown, I can also select business or first class, and again, Daily Drop Pro is going to search hundreds of options and quickly found this Air France business class ticket for 48,000 points and $287 in fees. So once you choose the perfect flight, Daily Drop Pro then walks you through step by step exactly how to book this flight using points, from setting up a Flying Club account in this case with Virgin Atlantic, how to transfer those points, including the available transfer partners, and every step of the process to go from a seat that's just on your screen to an airline ticket with your name on it. Plus, if you want to know how much value those points are actually getting you versus paying with cash, you can click on the Compare with Cash options button, which takes you to the exact flight on Google Flights, or if we aren't able to find the exact flight bookable with cash, you can simply click the back arrow to see other comparable cash options. All right, now that we've got a way to get to Paris, we're gonna need a place to stay. So if we click on the Hotel Point Search tab, I can type in Paris, the dates that will be there, how far out I'd like to search from the center of Paris, and once again, it's gonna pull in all of the best available point bookings from multiple hotel loyalty programs. And in this case, it pulled up over 400 options in a matter of seconds. Let's narrow things down by filtering by the specific hotel programs or even the type of transferable points that we have. And now, instead of wasting a ton of time opening dozens of tabs to search each one individually, I immediately found this incredible $1,500 per night Park Hyatt in Paris for just 35,000 points per night. And if I click on that hotel, I can use this award availability button to see the entire points calendar right within Daily Drop Pro. I can even set up availability alerts, and if I scroll down, it'll show me details on each type of available room, and when it comes time to book, I just hit this select and book button, and it'll take me right to the page where I can then book that room using points. If we change these filters to other programs outside of just Hyatt, you can see that this Marriott, for example, is reminding me that I'll get the 5th night free on award bookings, since in this case, I'm searching for 5 consecutive nights. And since I've updated my loyalty account balances in my wallet in Daily Daily Drop Pro, it's also showing me exactly how many points I have for that particular program. So let's actually talk about the wallet menu next. We essentially just planned a trip to Paris using miles and points in the span of about 5 minutes, while also maximizing our points, and it didn't cost us hours of wasted time to pull that off. But another feature that I am so excited about is, like I just said, the wallet. In the past, I have tried so many different ways to keep track of how many points I have in each account. And as you get into this miles and points stuff, it can be pretty easy to lose track of where your points are because you'll have so many different accounts. So in this wallet menu, not only can you keep tabs on how many transferable points you have with each bank, including specific airlines and hotel loyalty accounts, but you can even add specific credit cards that you have in your wallet. So when it comes time for your point search, you'll quickly be reminded how many points you have in each of these accounts and some of the benefits that different cards and programs offer you, like the 4th or 5th night free benefits that we just saw, ultimately helping you get the best redemption value possible without having to log into 10 different accounts every time you want to book something. Next up is our deals menu. Needless to say, we love miles and points, but there is a time and place for a great cash deal, and this menu is where you'll find those. Those point search tools that we just looked at are fantastic if you have a specific trip in mind. But if you're flexible and want to let the deal decide the destination, then this is where these deal alerts really shine. Under the settings of your account, you can save up to 10 home airports, filter by specific regions, and set up max prices for both economy and business class seats, or turn off certain types of bookings altogether. And you can even select specific months so that you'll only see deals for when you're available to travel. Once you get that dialed in, the best deals for economy and business class seats, including domestic and international flights, will show up right here in your deals menu. Plus, since we're not in the business of getting some kind of kickback by sending you to a specific booking site and just want you to get the best deal possible, when you click on one of these deals, you'll see all of this detailed information, but when you're ready to book, we'll just send you to the standard Google Flights page, and you can then decide which booking platform you'd prefer to use, although we do always suggest booking directly through the airline when possible. Okay, we've covered a lot already, but through Daily Drop Pro, you'll also get access to our Pro Lounge, which is a community where you can post your own success stories with point bookings and find example bookings from other members for specific locations, ask questions, get access to monthly Q&As with our team members, and plug into a community of miles and points enthusiasts, giving you a head start on your next booking. And as a final cherry on top, when you sign up for Daily Drop Pro, you can also get a discount on one of our signature airport t-shirts and a Lonely Planet ebook for a location of your choice for free. So at this point, you're probably wondering, how much is this god-tier time-saving magic tool going to cost? Well, we want everyone to try this out, so we have 2 memberships. The first is our limited membership, which gives you 5 point searches and limited deal alerts, so you can play around with the tool and see if it's a good fit for you. And then, since building awesome tools like this isn't exactly cheap and we've got to keep the lights on around here, our Pro membership is $149 per year, which gives you access to unlimited searches, deal alerts, and access to that Pro Lounge community, plus the other freebies that I just mentioned. We are so excited to finally be sharing this awesome tool with all of you, and our hope is that it'll save you so much time and money on your next booking and finally make that dream trip of yours a reality. But don't just take my word for it. I'll leave a link down below where you can go try it out for yourself and let us know what you think, because knowing our team, they're only going to continue adding new features and improving upon it. So needless to say, we are just getting started. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.